All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, for our fourth and final game of today, our quadruple header. We head out to San Diego, California. Remember now, my Chargers are in San Diego. I use that extra stadium and put them in San Diego. It'll be the 49ers and the Chargers. The 49ers, this is a big game for both teams. The 49ers come in at 7-5. If the playoffs started today, the 49ers would be the 5 seed in the NFC with a 7-5 record. And they're trying to stay in the middle of the pack there. In fact, the 49ers are 2.5 games behind the Seahawks now in the NFC West. If the 49ers were to lose this game, Seattle would win the NFC West. Seattle would be the first division champion if the 49ers lose this game. For the Chargers, they come in at 6-6. They are the number 6 seed at the moment in the AFC, with Miami on the outside looking in. Miami has won this week already, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Miami is 7-6. So the Chargers, they have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. The Chargers have to win this game to keep that playoff slot. Now, it's not clinched, but they would still be the number 6 seed at the moment. But the only two teams in the AFC that have clinched a spot at the moment are the Raiders and the Jets. And the Raiders can actually win their division if the Chargers lose this game. Actually, I take that back. The Raiders cannot win their division. Denver is still nipping at their heels. I forgot about that. All right. But the 49ers, the Seahawks can win their division if the 49ers lose. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Evil Dead is now 96-67, 29 games over 500. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. This game's going to end right around midnight Eastern time, so we want to thank you ahead of time for bearing with us. Let's head out to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego for this one. 49ers Chargers here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. It's the 49ers and the Chargers. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Our fourth and final game on this Sunday quadruple header. The 49ers at 7-5, the Chargers at 6-6. Both teams smack dab in the middle of their respective wild card playoff races. The Chargers will get the ball first, run away, live from San Diego. A yard deep, Scott brings it out over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Alan Scott, in his 5th year out of Florida, brings it out to the 28-yard line. Casey is saying, let's go 49ers. Starting quarterback, the rookie out of UCLA, Ethan Garbers, from College Football 25. If you play the Bruins, you know who I'm talking about. He was drafted by the Chargers. Chargers sit at 6-6. They're on the cusp, as you would say. You don't want to lose if you're the Chargers. You'd fall out of the playoffs seedings at the moment. Yeah, the Dolphins beat the Bears earlier this week. So the Dolphins are 7-6. First and 10 from the 28. Garbers hands off to DJ Burke. And Burke out to the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Let's take a look at the Charger offense. Up front, Speaks, Myers, McAvoy, Kennedy, and Ambrose. And then it's Thompson, Scott, Burke, Roush, and Tate. Evil Dead's got the Chargers in this one. If the Chargers win, Evil Dead is 30 games over 500. A gain of a yard on first down. 2nd and 9. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's drops back. Throws down the middle. Caught by David Thompson. And Thompson out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7. Make it a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. David Thompson, the 10th-year receiver out of Florida. On the tackle, Shane Dronette. Well, I've had them in their blue helmets all season. I'm not going to change. 3rd and 1 from the 36-yard line. In the I formation. Garbers to Branch, and Branch does not get there. The 49ers defense is right there, led by number 96, Bryson Burchett, in his 11th year out of Michigan State. A loss of a yard, actually, be 4th and 2. The Chargers go 3 and out on their opening drive, and they'll have to punt. Our 4th and final game for you today. Here at Jammin' Sports, we'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night to finish up the week. Jeremiah Restrepo back to punt. Restrepo gets the punt away. From the 16-yard line, Armstrong brings it out to the 26. Vince Armstrong in his 7th year out of Miami. 1st and 10, San Francisco, led by Dylan Gabriel, the rookie out of Oregon. The 49ers' first-round draft pick, looking like Steve Young right there with number 8. The 49ers, if the playoffs started today, they'd be the number 5 seed. At 7 and 5, they want to keep winning to stay at the top of the NFC wildcard race. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. If the 49ers lose, the Seahawks win the NFC West, by the way. On 1st and 10, Gabriel, play action, throws, caught by Pierce, and Adam Pierce out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 5. Let's take a look at the 49er offense. Up front, Clemens, McFadden, Page, McGee, and Burchett. And then it's Armstrong, Barksdale, Pierce, McNeil, and Baker. I tell you what, those 49er helmets in the sun in Madden 19, that looks outstanding. How does it look on your big screen there, Nemesis? I'm curious what it looks like on the big screen. On 2nd and 6 in the I formation. Gabriel to Pierce. And Pierce, a big gain. Out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 12 for Adam Pierce, the 3rd year back out of Texas A&M. And that'll be a first down for San Francisco. Bright sunny day here in San Diego. 73 degrees at kickoff. It's always nice in San Diego. I had a chance to visit San Diego twice when I was stationed at Edwards Air Force Base. Beautiful city. A lot of Navy presence there. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Pierce around the outside. And Pierce crosses midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Odell Briggs on the tackle for the Chargers in his 7th year out of Wisconsin. Our 4th and final game for you today here on this Sunday here at Jammin' Sports. If you're on the East Coast, thank you for hanging out with us. I know it's 10:44 there. On 2nd and inches from the 47-yard line. 5 wide, Gabriel in the shotgun, empty backfield. Gabriel back, throws near side, caught by Myers, and Alex Myers out to the 41. And that'll be a gain of 6, and that'll be a 49er first down. Nice drive by San Francisco so far. Myers in his 4th year out of Delaware. Definitely got both feet in. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Casey, Nemesis in the house. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel hands off to Pierce again. Adam Pierce, 5 yards to the 36-yard line. Let's take a look at the Charger defense. They play a 4-3. Keith, Gore, Watson, Brand up front. Linebackers, Camillo, Briggs, and Bolton. And the secondary for the Chargers, Grove, Savage, Smiley, and Majors. 2nd and 5 for the 49ers at the Charger 36-yard line. Coming up on 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Chargers went 3 and out. The 49ers now driving down the field. 2nd and 5. Gabriel under center. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Armstrong down to the 20. A gain of 16 to Vince Armstrong in his 7th year out of Miami. First down, 49ers. Interconference matchup here today. First and 10 from the Charger 20. The 49ers come out 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel hands off to Barksdale up the middle, and Barksdale out to the 13-yard line. A gain of 7. On the carry, Thomas Barksdale, the 4th year back out of Auburn. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3 at the Charger 13-yard line. .335 and counting. 49ers come out. They're in the I formation. Gabriel under center. Gabriel fakes the handoff, rolls out, looking, throws, and fires it too far. Incomplete. Looking for Armstrong in the back of the end zone. He was well covered by John Majors. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 13-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 3:19 left in the first quarter. On 3rd down. In the offset eye, Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Pierce around the outside, and Adam Pierce picks up the first down. A 3-yard gain to the 10-yard line. Kurt Grove came up and made the tackle. The 9th year defensive back out of Youngstown State. It'll be 1st and goal, San Francisco at the Charger 10. What is it from San Francisco to San Diego? What, about 400 miles? 450? It's a pretty good haul. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. California's a long state. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Gabriel hands off to Pierce, and Adam Pierce to the 7, a gain of 3. Camillo on the tackle, the linebacker, Sean Camillo, in his 4th year out of Syracuse. It'll be 2nd and goal. Long drive for San Francisco, their opening drive of the game. 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. No score. This will be their 11th play of the drive. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Barksdale around the outside, and Thomas Barksdale to the 4, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal. John Majors came up and made the tackle. The 3rd-year defensive back out of Utah. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. 49ers come out 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back. Looking, throws to the end zone. Caught by Barksdale. Touchdown. No, he's out of bounds at the 1. I thought he was inside the pylon. How is that not a touchdown? They say he's out of bounds at the 1. It'll be 4th and goal. I want to see this again. He's inside the pylon. How's that not a touchdown? Oh, they'll review that. They've got to. It's not 4th and goal. Well, they're going to kick a field goal. How is that not a touchdown? Brad Morgan from 18 yards. The kick is up and good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Oh, the 49ers got absolutely hosed on that one. You don't see that very often in Madden 19. But the officials missed it big time. We're live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. 1:35 left in the first quarter. 49ers lead it 3-0. Wow. I can't believe they didn't call that a touchdown. Morgan will kick off. Chargers dodge a bullet. There's the kick. From about 5 yards deep, Alan Scott will take a knee, touchback, and the Chargers will have it. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 1:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Ethan Garbers comes back out, the rookie out of UCLA. Casey in the house, even though we're not supposed to let anybody know he's here. We don't want the cartels to find out where he is. Nemesis is here. Evil Dead is here. I'm sure Evil Dead is listening in his car. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Chargers come out. Garbers under center. Garbers fakes the handoff. Rolls out, throws downfield. Caught by Tate. Deon Tate out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 21. The 7th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. Nemesis has got to be happy that I've got the Chargers back in San Diego. I never liked them in LA. And we have an extra stadium. Actually, we have 2 extra stadiums in Madden 19. So I'm going to use one for the Chargers. We used the other one for the Dolphins. I don't like Hard Rock Stadium at all. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Garbers in the shotgun. Single back. 1st and 10. Hands off to Alan Scott. Breaks through across midfield. And Scott out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Alan Scott, the 5th-year back out of Florida. I had to cough there for a second. Been a while since we did 4 games in one day. 2nd and inches from the 44-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers drops back, looking, throws, near side. It's knocked down, incomplete. Thomas Gaithers, the linebacker, knocked it down in his 5th year out of San Diego State. Homecoming for him today. Snapdragon Stadium is where San Diego State plays. Third and inches from the 44-yard line for the Chargers. In 49er territory. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chargers come out in the eye, trying to pick up the first down. They pitch to Burke. Misdirection down the sideline. And Burke, a big gain to the 34, 10 yards. Nice play design. Picks up the first down. DJ Burke, the former Packer in his 9th year out of Georgia. On the tackle, number 21, Dwayne Lawrence, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Michigan. That's a first down for San Diego Superchargers. That might have been the last play of the first quarter. Let's see if they get the playoff. They might. 1st and 10 from the 49er 34-yard line. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. And they don't. That's the end of one. 49ers lead it 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 49ers, the 6-6 Chargers. San Francisco leads at 3-0 as we start quarter number 2. The Chargers will have it 1st and 10 at the 49er 34-yard line. Great to have you along on this late Sunday night. Almost 10 o'clock here in Nashville. Almost 11 o'clock on the East Coast. 1st and 10. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers fakes the handoff. Watch out. He's going to get sacked. Back at the 44-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. Ricky Holt in his 5th year out of Kansas State on the sack. And that'll bring up 2nd and 20. He just blew by his block and came around the outside. I don't think Garbers saw him coming until the last moment. It'll be 2nd and 20 back at the 44-yard line. Chargers still in 49er territory. 7:40 and counting. San Francisco up 3-0. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Tate in motion. Garbers drops back. Throws down the middle to Tate. He holds on. No, he doesn't. Incomplete. Broken up by DeMarcus Sweet, the 4th-year defensive back out of BYU. Deon Tate couldn't hold on. 3rd and 20 for the Chargers at the 49er 44-yard line. Nemesis gets to see his team play in San Diego. 3rd and 20. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Looking. Throws. And Scott can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up by the linebacker Carroll Harris in his 10th year out of Texas. It'll be 4th and 20. The Chargers will punt. Chargers just can't get anything going offensively. San Francisco at 3-0 here in the second quarter. They'll get the ball back. Jeremiah Restrepo will come on to punt. The 10th year punter out of James Madison. Are you kidding me? All right, they're going to try a 61-yard field goal. 1 yard shy of the record. Tyler Hines. The kick is up. Well, that has a shot. No good. He missed it wide left. But why, oh why do you try that? He very nearly made it. It was long enough, but it was off to the left. Remains a 3-0 game in favor of the 49ers. And now the 49er offense will come back out, led by Dylan Gabriel. In real life, Gabriel was drafted by the Browns. In my draft, he went to the 49ers, the rookie out of Oregon. From college football 25, the former Oregon Duck. First and 10, the 49ers will start at the Charger 49-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Gabriel under center. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws outside. Caught by McNeil. And Austin McNeil down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5. The 3rd-year tight end out of Virginia. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. 7 minutes left in the first half. Just a 3-0 game. It seems like the 49ers have dominated, but they're only up 3-0. On 2nd and 5 from the Charger 44-yard line. 49ers come out in the eye. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Pierce around the outside. And Adam Pierce picks up a yard to the 43. That's it. Actually a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. On the tackle around the outside for the Chargers, Sean Camillo, 4th-year linebacker out of Syracuse. We'll go over the doubleheader tomorrow here in a second. It'll be the Monday night game, or the Sunday night game and the Monday night game tomorrow to wrap up the week. 3rd and 3 from the 43-yard line, 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel draws back, throws, caught by Armstrong, who gets down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 5. Making the catch, Vince Armstrong. The doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have the Sunday night game. That'll be the Jets at Buffalo. That'll be the first game tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. If the Jets win that game, they win the AFC East. And then the second game will be the Monday night game. That'll be the Rams and the Packers from Lambeau. The Packers need to win that game to keep their playoff hopes alive. So do the Rams. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gabriel under center. Gabriel to Pierce. And Pierce out to the 35, a gain of 3. On the tackle, John Majors, number 23, the defensive back. 5:33 and counting. In a rapidly moving first half, it'll be 2nd and 7 for the 49ers now at the Charger 35-yard line. 3 wide to the far side, 4 wide overall. Gabriel in the shotgun. McNeil in motion. Gabriel fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep downfield. Caught by Armstrong, but he's out of bounds. He was well covered by Kurt Grove, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. He could not stay in bounds. Jimmy Jam with Casey, Nemesis, Evil Dead's in the house. Great to have you along on this late Sunday night. 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line. 49ers come out, 3 wide to the far side. Gabriel in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Looking, throws deep. Caught by Myers. Touchdown. 49ers. Alex Myers, 35 yards. I want to see this catch again. I don't know if he was in bounds. And the 49ers lead at 9-0 now. I don't know, hard to tell. He got at least 1 foot in. They might review this. 9-0 San Francisco. There's the review. All right, let's take a close look.
The previous play is under review.
Can't really tell from that angle. Here's a better angle. 1, and he drug the toe. Great catch by Alex Myers, the 4th-year receiver out of Delaware. That's going to hold up.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Ruling on the field stands. A good touchdown. 9-0 San Francisco. And Brad Morgan will come on for the PAT. Morgan for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. 49ers lead it 10-0. 5:04 left to play here in the first half. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 49ers, the 6-6 Chargers. '49ers made the playoffs last season as a wild card. They beat the Packers in the wild card round. They upset the Giants on the road in the divisional round before losing to the Rams in the NFC Championship. 49ers on the inside track for a wild card again this season in the NFC. And Morgan kicks off. From the 5, Thompson over the 20, 25. And David Thompson out to the 29-yard line. In his 10th year out of Florida. And now Ethan Garbers will come back out to lead the offense. Chargers down 10-0 with 5 minutes left here in the first half. Let's see if the Chargers can get back in this game. I'll tell you who they play next week right after this play. In week 14. 1st and 10 Chargers now at their own 29. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to DJ Burke. He goes down, a 2-yard loss. Making the play, number 53, Jay Howell, in his 6th year out of Columbia. All right, next week, San Francisco, looking for them. They host Arizona next week. And the Chargers next week are at Indianapolis. Second and 12 from the 27-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. 4:35 and counting here in the half. Garber's hands off to Alan Scott up the middle, and Scott pushing forward out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 13. And that'll be a Charger first down. Nemesis has been quiet. His Chargers are playing. Haven't heard from him. Probably because they're losing. First and 10. Chargers at their own 40-yard line, 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's hands off to Scott. And Alan Scott picks up 4 yards out to the 44-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be second and 7. On the tackle, number 92, Ricky Holt, in his 5th year out of Kansas State. On second and 7, 4 receivers set wide. Garber's in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws. Caught by Thomas Merced out to the 50-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the first down. A gain of 6. Merced in his 3rd year out of Texas Christian. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle for San Francisco. It'll be 3rd and inches from the 50-yard line. Big 3rd down for the Chargers here. In the I formation, Garber's under center. Garber's hands off to Branch, gets the first down. Brian Branch in his 6th year out of Colorado. A gain of 4. First down, San Diego. Down to the San Francisco 46-yard line. Chargers on the move, down 10-0. Trying to get back in this game. Under 3 minutes left in the half. 2-minute warning coming up. First and 10 from the 49er 46. 5 wide for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Throws, caught by Merced. And Thomas Merced to the 37. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up second and 1. Thomas Gaithers on the tackle for San Francisco. Second and 1 from the 37 of the 49ers. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning after this play. In the I formation. Garber's hands off to Branch again. And Brian Branch to the 37. No gain. The 49ers were right there. Gaithers on the tackle. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 49ers up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. 2 minutes left in the first half. 49ers lead the Chargers 10-0. It'll be 3rd and 1 for San Diego at the 49er 37-yard line. Our 4th and final game on this Sunday here at Jammin' Sports. We've been hard at it since 6 o'clock Eastern time. On 3rd and 1. Garber's back. Throws outside to Scott. And Scott gets out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll be a first down for San Diego. Both teams with 3 timeouts. DeMarcus Sweet came over and made the tackle. A long evening of football here at Jammin' Sports. First and 10 from the 34-yard line, 4 wide for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's draws back. Looking, throws outside to Scott. And Alan Scott making some moves down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. A minute 15 and counting. Thomas Gaithers came over and made the tackle again. Chargers trying to score, make it a one-score game going into halftime. 2nd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Garber's back. Throws inside to Tate. And Deion Tate down to the 9. A gain of 18. And the Chargers take a timeout. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 54 seconds left in the half. First and goal, Chargers from the 9-yard line. I do believe the Chargers get the ball first in the second half. I think. Not sure. Trying to remember. First and goal from the 9. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. First and goal. Garber's back. Garber's throws near side. Caught by Thompson. No, he only got 1 foot in. That'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Almost had a fight there on the sideline. Got to keep a cool head out there. 2nd and goal from the 9. 4 wide for the Chargers once again. Garber's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Steps up. Looking. He's get rid of it. Throws underneath to Thompson. Touchdown. San Diego. A 9-yard touchdown catch by David Thompson. Chargers get on the board. 10-6 in favor of the 49ers. Nice drive by San Diego right before halftime. Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. 49ers lead at 10-7 with 44 seconds left to play here in the first half. Here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Once again, a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll wrap up Week 13 tomorrow. It'll be the Jets and the Bills, and that'll be followed by the Rams and the Packers. It all starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 Pacific. We hope you join us tomorrow night. And now Jeremiah Restrepo will kick off. About 3 yards deep. Pierce will take a knee. Touchback. And the 49ers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25. Dylan Gabriel will come back out, the rookie out of Oregon. Niners lead it 10-7 on a beautiful day here in San Diego. Bright sunny skies, temperatures in the low 70s. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Gabriel in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Gabriel drops back, throws. It's picked off by Odell Briggs, and he may score a pick 6 right before halftime. Odell Briggs, a 30-yard interception return for touchdown. And the Chargers take the lead. Briggs, the 7th-year linebacker out of Wisconsin, jumps the route and gets the touchdown. There you go, Nemesis. A 30-yard pick 6 by Odell Briggs. And the Chargers go up 13-10. And now Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. Charger defense comes up huge. Evil Dead's got to like that. And now the extra point by Hines. The kick is up. And it's good. Chargers lead at 14-10 on a defensive touchdown right before halftime. with 38 seconds left in the half. Great play by the Charger defense. Is Evil Dead still with us? Is he driving still? Have he made it home yet? I know he's driving, that's why he hasn't been saying much. Restrepo will kick off for the Chargers. Now up by 4. And now the kickoff. Back of the end zone, Adam Pierce will take a knee. And the 49ers will have it at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Dylan Gabriel comes back out. He'll have to shake off the pick. If the 49ers lose, the Seattle Seahawks are NFC West champions. The 49ers would not be able to catch them in the standings. They could tie them, but Seattle would have the tiebreaker. First and 10 from the 25. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws, caught by Armstrong. And Vince Armstrong out to the 34. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. The 49ers take a timeout. 33 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Evil Dead is still driving? Okay. I'm sure you're listening in, obviously. Hope you're following along. 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. If the Chargers hold on and win this, Evil Dead's going to be 30 games over 500. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Gabriel drops back. Throws deep down the near sideline. He's got a man. Armstrong makes the catch out to the 36. That's a gain of 30 into Charger territory. And the 49ers quickly take a timeout. Down to the Charger 36-yard line. 27 seconds left. 49ers trying to score, retake the lead before half if they can. They have 1 timeout left. 1st and 10, San Francisco at the Charger 36. Four wide for the 49ers. Gabriel in the shotgun, single back. Takes the snap, looking. Steps up, throws inside to Pierce. Picks up 4 down to the 32. Briggs makes the tackle for the Chargers. We're down to 15 seconds. And I think the 49ers are going to take a timeout and try to kick a 49-yard field goal before halftime. They can make it a 1-point game. Let's see what they do. They call a timeout with 10 seconds left. Their final timeout of the half. And they will definitely line up. This will be from 49 yards. Is Nemesis still here? We haven't heard from him since kickoff. Casey, he's witness protection. We know he's here. Long timeout. All right, here we go. From 49 yards, Brad Morgan in his 2nd year out of Purdue to make it a 1-point game. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. And now I have to take care of an idiot here. I have to ban somebody. Give me a second. Consider thyself banned. 6 seconds left. The Chargers will take over their own 39-yard line. Up 14-10. Chargers will probably just go to the locker room here. I wouldn't doubt. They just take a knee. Up by 4. Let's see what they do. Well, they're going to run a play. They got 3 receivers to the far side. That's your friend. Garber's back. Garbers throws deep into a crowd, bouncing around. Incomplete. 1 second left. All right, they can try it again. Collins nearly picked it off. He had like several chances. Mark Collins, the 11th year defensive back out of Ole Miss. Chargers will they throw another Hail Mary or just take a knee? 1 second left till half. Chargers up 14-10. Well, they're going to line up for another Hail Mary. I'd just go to halftime. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Throws into a crowd again. Bouncing around, incomplete. Halftime. Halftime score, the Chargers 14, the 49ers 10 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 49ers, the 6-6 Chargers. Both teams fighting for their wild card playoff lives. If the playoffs started today, they'd both be in. But they're trying to maintain that. Chargers lead at 14-10. The 49ers will get the second half kickoff. Casey says, go Niners. Tyler Hines will kick off for San Diego. From the 5, Pierce over the 15, 20, 25, maybe. Yeah, they mark him at the 25. And that's where San Francisco will take over with 7:57 left here in the third quarter. A lot of football left in this one. Dylan Gabriel comes back out to lead the offense for the 49ers. Late night NFL action here on Jammin' Sports, especially if you're out east. We want to thank you for hanging with us tonight. Evil Dead's listening in his car. Evil Dead's about as hardcore as you get. He is my most hardcore fan. And we do appreciate it big time. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Gabriel under center. Gabriel drops back. Gabriel looking, throws deep. Going for the home run, and it's caught by Armstrong on the deflection. Touchdown. 75 yards. The ball was underthrown. It was deflected to him by the defensive back. We thought it was going to be a pick. Basically, he took it away from the defensive back. Watch the replay here. He took it right out of his hands. Tom Willis, the defensive back, nearly had a pick. Here's a better angle. And Armstrong just takes it right away. $75 yards, and the 49ers retake the lead. 16-14. Brad Morgan for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers lead it 17-14. A one-play drive, 75 yards to Vince Armstrong on an incredible catch. He basically took it out of the hands of the defensive back while he was still holding it up in the air as he was trying to catch it. We have done close to 2,000 games on Madden 19, and you still see something new. That's just amazing to me. Morgan will kick off. Do you see now why we stay with 19? Yeah, he's a rookie. He's got a strong arm. You're right. There's the kickoff. And Thompson will field it about 7 yards deep. Touchback. And the Chargers will take over at their own 25. They find themselves down 17-14 here in the third quarter. We still have a lot of football left in this one. Ethan Garbers comes back out, but that was just an incredible touchdown. You would think you've seen everything with as many games as we've done with 19. Again, that just shows you what a great game 19 is. In the I formation, Garbers under center.
Let's go. 3-19.
Garbers hands off to DJ Burke, and Burke bursts through. Burke across midfield, still on his feet. Burke all the way out to the 46-yard line. 29 yards. DJ Burke, I thought he was going to break it. Out to the 49er 46-yard line. The former Packer in his 9th year out of Georgia. He spent 8 years with Green Bay, now in his first year with San Diego. I thought Burke was going to break it. Finally tackled by Hunter Brookings at the end there, the 9th year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. Boy, both teams have come out swinging here in the second half. 1st and 10 Chargers now at the 49er 46. 49ers lead it 17-14. 3 receivers to the far side. Garbers in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Garbers hands off to Alan Scott. And Scott picks up a yard out to the 45. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. It's got to be almost dawn where you are, Casey. 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line. Garbers under center.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Garbers pump fakes, hands off to Burke, a draw play. And Burke breaking tackles. Burke breaking away all the way down to the 27. He nearly broke that one. 18 yards. DJ Burke is on fire. El Fuego. Ricky Holt finally caught up to him and made the tackle. Another San Diego first down. Once again, we'll wrap up Week 13 tomorrow with a doubleheader. 8 o'clock Eastern time. Big game between the Jets and the Bills. Lead things off. The Jets can wrap up the AFC East with a win. And then we'll have the Rams and the Packers. 2 teams fighting for their playoff lives. That'll be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Garbers under center.
Here we go now.
Garbers. Play action. Garbers looking. Still looking. Throws deep. And is picked off by Hunter Brookings. About 3 yards deep. Brookings brings it back out to the 15-yard line. Giants fan is in the house. Our other West Coaster. Giants fan who lives up in Oregon. Good to see you, Giants fan. Haven't seen you in a while. Hunter Brookings picks it off. The Charger drive comes to a screeching halt. And now the 49ers take over. They're up 17-14 here in the third quarter. How you doing, Giants fan? How are things in Portland? Well, you're not exactly in Portland, but you live near Portland. I know that. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Casey's over in England, so it's good morning for him. Sun's probably coming up over there. 1st and 10 for the 15-yard line. Good, nice, and rainy.
Hurry up, here we go.
3 backs in the backfield. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel hands off to Pierce up the middle. And Pierce picks up 5 to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Odell Briggs on the tackle for the Chargers. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 49ers lead the Chargers 17-14. In the I formation, Gabriel under center. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Looking. Gabriel in trouble. And he gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Giants fan, this is our 4th game today. It's been a quadruple header. We've been at it since, 3 o'clock your time. I know it's 8:30 out there. 3rd and 5 from the 20-yard line. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws, caught by Myers, and Alex Myers out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 16. Yeah, our 4th game of our quadruple header. The Raiders beat the Chiefs 27-13. The Seahawks beat the Broncos 16-13. The Saints defeated the Cardinals 30-22. And now we have the Chargers and the 49ers here in the 3rd quarter. All those games in the video section. We'll post them all to YouTube here soon. It's easier to post them all at one time. One big dump. Gabriel in the shotgun. 3 backs in the backfield. 1st and 10. Gabriel hands off to Pierce. And Pierce to the 35. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Camelo on the tackle there, the linebacker, Sean Camelo. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. But good to see Giants fan again. We haven't seen you in a while. I know it's hard for the West Coasters during the week to be on here. Pierce on the carry. Will lose 2 yards back to the 33-yard line. Make it a 3-yard loss. John Keith on the tackle in his 4th year out of Colorado. The reason why it's hard for the West Coasters to be on here during the week is because I start at 8 Eastern. That's 5 Pacific time, and some people are still on the way home from work or not home yet. It's tough dealing with time zones, but you have to try to find the best one to hit the most people. 3rd and 13 from the 33-yard line. 3 wide, Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel fakes the handoff, throws downfield to Baker, and landed Baker a big gain down to the 35-yard line. 32 yards to Landon Baker. The 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. And the 49ers are in charge of territory. Now, during the weekends, it's easier for the West Coast guys. I usually start earlier during the weekend. Like today, I started at 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line in the I formation. Gabriel under center. Patrick in motion. Gabriel to Pierce. And Pierce picks up 2 to the 33. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Odell Briggs on the tackle. 49ers can make this a 2-score game with a touchdown. If the 49ers lose, the Seahawks win the NFC West. If not, the 49ers stay 2 games behind Seattle. On 2nd and 8 from the 33. Gabriel under center. Gabriel back. Throws. Caught by Gordon. A 2-yard gain to the 31-yard line. Eric Gordon, the 4th-year receiver out of Texas. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 49ers at the Charger 31-yard line. The Chargers would love to hold the 49ers to a field goal here. San Francisco comes out 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun, 3rd down. Gabriel draws back. Gabriel looking. Throws, and it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Verlin Wells, the 4th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. They were looking for Alex Myers. Incomplete. And this will be a 48-yard field goal attempt by Brad Morgan. You'd put the 49ers up by 6. Wells should have caught that. Knocks it down. Giants fan was talking about the rain. It's been raining a lot here in the Nashville area over the last several weeks. From 48 yards, Brad Morgan. Kick is up. And it's good. Barely cleared the crossbar. And the 49ers take a 6-point lead, 20-14, with 2:24 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Nemesis, Casey, Giants fan, and Evil Dead all here today. Evil Dead's driving. That's why he's not texting. You don't want to text and drive. But you can listen to Jammin' Sports and drive. That's okay. That's legal in all 50 states. I'm sure he's listening on his phone. Morgan will kick off. 49ers up by 6. 2 yards deep. Thompson brings it out over the 15, 20. And David Thompson out to the 24-yard line. 10th year receiver out of Florida. It'll be 1st and 10, San Diego. Starting from their own 24-yard line. Chargers can still take the lead with a touchdown. A lot of time left. 2:20 left here in the third quarter. Ethan Garbers, the rookie out of UCLA. We have 2 rookie quarterbacks in this game. On 1st and 10, 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun, single back. Garbers drops back, looking, throws deep down the sideline, and it's underthrown, nearly picked off. Should have been by DeMarcus Sweet. Oh, he had it, fell on his back and lost it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chargers throwing some risky plays out here. They were looking for Deon Tate. Ball was a bit underthrown, and Sweet had position. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at their own 24-yard line. 2:14 left here in the third quarter. In the I formation. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Burke, and DJ Burke gets taken down for a 5-yard loss. Wow. On the play, Sam Black, the 4th-year safety out of Miami. Burke started running the wrong way. Tried to get around him. It didn't work. Black was right there for the tackle. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Chargers. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Chargers from their own 19. They come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers drops back, throws deep, and it's caught by Thomas Merced out to the 47-yard line. 34 yards. What a catch, what a throw by Garbers, right on the money to Thomas Merced, the 3rd-year receiver out of Texas Christian. I mean, this ball was right on the money. I mean, he was well covered by Dwayne Lawrence. And somehow he got the ball there. First down, Chargers at the 49er 47-yard line. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Chargers on the move. Down by 6. They come out 4 wide. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Burke. And Burke, not much. In fact, DJ Burke gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Michael Perkins comes up, the safety, and makes the tackle in his 7th year out of Minnesota. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. You know why I was able to do 4 games today? I took a nap this afternoon. I'm all refreshed. I feel like I could do a 5th one, but it's getting late. I'm not going to do it. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers drops back. Looking. Throws outside. And that's a bit too far. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Jim Roush, the tight end, but he was out of bounds. Roush in his 17th year out of Navy, the former Buccaneer. Ball was a bit too far. 3rd and 10. Big third down for the Chargers now at the 49er 47. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Throws. Caught by Merced. Bails him out again. Down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 19. to Thomas Merced. Another Charger first down. You got 3rd and long, throw it to Merced. He's clutch. The linebacker, Carol Harris, making the tackle, but it's another Charger first down at the 49er 28-yard line. We're down to 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10 for the San Fran 28-yard line. 4 wide. Garber's in the gun. Merced in motion. Garber's back. Throws to Merced again. Down to the 22, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. 49ers lead it 20-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 49ers, the 6-6 Chargers. 49ers lead it 20-14 as we start the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd and 4 for San Diego at the 49er 22-yard line. Chargers come out. Garber's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws near side. Caught by Roush. Turns upfield. Gets the first down. Down to the 14-yard line. Jim Roush, an 8-yard gain. First down, Chargers. The big tight end, the former Buccaneer, in his 17th year out of Navy. He is the longest tenured non-kicker in the league right now, Jim Roush, at 17 seasons. Bucks let him go, but he's still productive for the Chargers. Played 16 years with the Bucks. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. 4 wide for the Chargers. Garber's under center. Garber's back. Throws, and boy, he missed everybody. He overthrew Thompson, if that's who he was going for. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. I mean, there was nobody there. I don't know who he's throwing to. Rookie mistake. 2nd and 10. Chargers come out 4 wide once again. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Looking, throws underneath to Merced. Who else? Merced down to the 1-yard line. A 13-yard gain by Thomas Merced, closing in on 100 yards on the day. He's having a huge day. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Chargers can take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. They spread the receivers out. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Looking. Throws back of the end zone. Is picked off. Are you kidding me? Carol Harris picks it off in the end zone for the 49ers. He stepped in front of the receiver in the back of the end zone. That is twice now the Chargers have thrown a pick deep in 49er territory. Wow. That ends the Charger drive. And it was such a great drive, too. Carol Harris, the 10th-year linebacker out of Texas, the former Brown, the former Raider. He spent 8 years with the Browns, 1 year with the Raiders, and now he's on the 49ers. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, touchback. San Francisco up by 6. They can make this a 2-score game now. Dylan Gabriel comes back out to lead the offense for the 49ers. 6:52 left in the 4th quarter. Niners up by 6, 20-14. They come out in the I formation. Gabriel under center.
Here we go now.
Gabriel. Play action. Throws deep. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He overthrew everybody down the near sideline. That'll stop the clock. 6:48 left. 2nd and 10 for the 49ers at their own 20-yard line. Up 20-14. 4 wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Gabriel, a draw play to Pierce. And Adam Pierce out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. On the tackle, Verlin Wells, the linebacker. Now a big 3rd down for the 49ers. Even bigger 3rd down for the Chargers, trying to get a stop. 4 wide for the 49ers. Gabriel in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws outside to Armstrong. Picks up the 1st down all the way out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 22 yards and a 1st down for San Francisco. Perfect pass by Gabriel to Armstrong, and he turns upfield, breaking the tackle from Kurt Grove and picks up extra yardage. 22 yards total. 1st down, 49ers. Under 6 minutes to play. Chargers desperately need a stop. 4 wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Gabriel hands off to Pierce, up the middle, across midfield, inside the 40. Pierce inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. A 25-yard run by Adam Pierce down to the Charger 28-yard line. I thought he was going to break it. 1st down, San Francisco. 49ers trying to keep the pressure on the Seahawks in the NFC West. If the 49ers win, they'll be 8-5. Seattle won earlier. They're 11-2. They'll still have a 3-game lead, I believe. I need to check the standings. Seattle's 11-2. 49ers would be 8-5. 3 games. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Gabriel to Pierce. And Pierce, no gain. Actually, I just realized something. Win or lose, the 49ers would still be 3 back with 3 to go. And they can't, even if they tie Seattle, they don't have the tiebreaker. That means the Seahawks, well, not necessarily. I take that back. The 49ers could still catch it. Barksdale. No gain. Out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 10. Seattle could technically lose their last 3. The 49ers can win their last 3. And San Francisco would win the division. 3rd and 10 from the 28. Gabriel in the shotgun, 4 wide. Gabriel back. Gabriel in trouble, rolls out. And Gabriel, he fumbles. And the Chargers pick it up at the 34-yard line. Falling on the football for the Chargers, number 28 or 98, John Keith, who made the hit. Gabriel was rolling out, and the ball got poked out of there. It remains a 6-point 49er lead. It was poked out of there by the Charger who recovered it, I believe. I'm looking for numbers. It was Bobby Bolton that poked the ball out of there. 1st and 10, Chargers going the other way. Still only down by 6. Chargers can still pull this out. First and 10. 4:17 left. Chargers have it at their own 34-yard line, down 20-14. Evil Dead's hoping the Chargers can come back. 4 wide for San Diego. Garbers in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Garbers fakes the handoff inside. Throws outside. Caught on the sideline by Merced, who's having a big gain. Merced out to 104 yards receiving. A 16-yard gain out to the 50-yard line. And he gets out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock. Thomas Merced in his third year out of Texas Christian, having a huge second half. All of his catches in the second half. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. 4:13 remaining. 49ers up by 6. 4 wide for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Garber's looking. And he's going to get sacked. Back at the 42-yard line. An 8-yard sack by Bryson Burchett, the 11th year defensive tackle out of Michigan State. Garber's made a rookie mistake. He held on to it too long. You got to get rid of the ball. No more than 4 seconds. You got to get rid of it. Either get rid of it or take off. Either one. A loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18 back at the 42-yard line. 3:53 and counting. Chargers down by 6. 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's drops back. It's a blitz. Throws outside. Caught by Scott. Scott breaking tackles. Scott gets all the way out to the 48. It'll be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 12. They finally caught him from behind. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, brought him down. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Chargers at their own 48-yard line. 3:24 and counting. Clock is moving. 49ers lead it 20-14. Garber's in the shotgun on 3rd and 12. Garber's drops back. Steps up. He's got time. Needs to get rid of it. Throws. And it's caught by Thompson. Down the sideline all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 26-yard gain. Oh, 28-yard gain. I'm sorry. To David Thompson. Down to the 49er 24-yard line. First down, San Diego. Down to the 49er 24. Carroll Harris, the linebacker, finally made the tackle downfield. Chargers on the move, down by 6. Been a terrific ball game. Been a little bit sloppy. We've seen some turnovers, but still. .245 and counting. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 4 wide for the Chargers. 1st and 10. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Looking. Throws. Caught underneath by Deon Tate. Down to the 18. A gain of 6. Making it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Deon Tate, the 7th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. Howell on the tackle. The linebacker, Jay Howell. We'll probably have one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2:18 and counting. 2nd and 3 from the 49er 18-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Now they shift. Garber's under center. 4 wide now. Garber's to Scott up the middle, and Alan Scott, not much. 2-minute warning. 49ers up 20-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. San Francisco leads San Diego 20-14. The Chargers on the move. 3rd and 4 from the 49er 19-yard line. And I'm sure the Chargers will go for it on 4th down if they have to. A 6-point 49er lead. 5 wide for the Chargers. Empty backfield on 3rd and 4. Garber's in the shotgun. Casey rooting for the 49ers. Garber's back. Throws underneath. Incomplete. He led his receiver too much. And now it's 4th down. It'll be 4th and 4. And they got to go for it. 1:58 left. They're at the 49er 19. Just pick up the first down. You don't have to go for the touchdown here. Just pick up the first. Here we go. 4th and 4. Chargers come out. 3 to the near side. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Looking. Throws to the end zone. Roush all the way down to the 1-yard line. An 18-yard catch by Jim Roush. 1st and goal. Chargers in the hurry up. They want to keep the 49er defense out there. Garbers takes the snap. Look. Throws. Thompson. Touchdown. Chargers. A 1-yard touchdown catch by David Thompson. And the Chargers have tied the game up at 20. They left too much time on the clock, though. 1:40. And now Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. Put the Chargers up by 1. And it's blocked. They block it. The extra point is blocked. We're tied at 20. Overtime is back on the table. Blocked by Mark Collins, the defensive back. Davis goes, wow. Davis is back with us. Just when you thought the Chargers might take the lead, the extra point gets blocked. We're tied at 20 with 1:40 left. The 49ers still have all 3 of their timeouts. All the 49ers need is a field goal. We're approaching midnight in the East, and we may go even longer than that if this goes to overtime. Jeremiah Restrepo will kick off. 7 yards deep. Armstrong will take a knee, touchback, and the 49ers will take over at their own 25. San Francisco needs to go about 40 to 45 yards to get into field goal range. 1:40 left. We're tied at 20. Here in San Diego. Week 13, the 7-5 49ers. If the 49ers lose, the Seahawks win the NFC West. If the Chargers lose, they drop to below 500 and drop out of the playoff race at the moment. 1st and 10. Gabriel in the shotgun, back to throw. Dumps it off down the middle to Alex Myers. And Myers out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 8. 49ers in the hurry up. 2nd and 2. 1:30 left. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 2. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws. Caught by Armstrong across midfield. Out to the 46-yard line. 21 yards. Down to the Charger 46. They stay in the hurry up. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel draws back. Throws near side. Caught by McNeil. Down to the 37. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. And the 49ers are almost in field goal range. Under a minute to play. Neither team taking a timeout. Austin McNeil, the 3rd-year tight end out of Virginia, making a big catch. It would be a 54-yard field goal from here. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 37-yard line. We're tied at 20. 49ers come out in the eye. Gabriel under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Gabriel hands off to Adam Pierce around the outside. Picks up the first down. Pierce down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. The Chargers will take a timeout. Now it's a 49-yard field goal. 35 seconds left. 49ers may pull this one out. What the Chargers need is another turnover like they had last time. 1st and 10, San Francisco at the Charger 32-yard line. 35 seconds left. First and 10 in the I formation. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Pierce up the middle. And Pierce to the 28. And the 49ers take a timeout. A 4-yard gain with 31 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now it's a 45-yard field goal attempt. Want to say hello to all those on the East Coast, as we're a few seconds from midnight, hanging out with us here tonight. Running late tonight here on Jammin' Sports. We got a 4th game in tonight. Now it's officially midnight Eastern. On 2nd and 6 from the 28-yard line. Gabriel under center. 31 seconds left. Gabriel to Pierce, and Pierce gets nailed for a loss of a yard. The 49ers take a timeout with 27 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now, from the 29-yard line, it'd be a 46-yard field goal. Third and 7 at the Charger 29-yard line. We're tied at 20. 49ers trying to pull this one out. Been a dynamite game. Been close. It's what you want. On 3rd down, 3 backs in the backfield. Gabriel amongst them in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Gabriel hands off to Pierce. And Pierce, not much. 3 yards out to the 26-yard line. And the Chargers take a timeout now. Now it's a 43-yard field goal attempt by Brad Morgan. It'll be 4th and 4 from the Charger 26 with 23 seconds left. Can the 49ers pull it out? Well, first Morgan, the second-year kicker out of Purdue, he's got to connect. But you would think from 43 it shouldn't be that much of a challenge. Here we go. From 43 yards, Morgan for the lead. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the 49ers lead it 23-20 with 19 seconds left. We watch the replay. Just inside the right upright. Just made it. 19 seconds left. The Chargers need a really good return. They only have 1 timeout. If they can get a nice return and then get to field goal range. 23-20, 49ers up with 19 seconds left. Morgan will kick off. From the 5, Thompson over the 10, 15, 20, 25, and David Thompson gets taken down at the 28-yard line. 15 seconds left. Chargers have 1 timeout. I would try to get it downfield and get out of bounds. You got to get in the field goal range. It looks like the 49ers are going to be 8-5, and the Chargers will fall to 6-7, and the Dolphins will leapfrog them in the standings for the AFC wildcard. Garber's in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Garber's back, throws deep down the sideline. He's got a man, Merced, down to the 43-yard line. They take a timeout. 29 yards. Well, actually, more than that. Let's see, 22, and I had it right the first time. 29 yards to the 43-yard line, just 8 seconds left. And they take their final timeout. It would be a 60-yard field goal from here if they're going to try it. With 8 seconds left and no timeouts, you have nothing to lose here. They're going to try it from 60, and the 49ers will ice them, or at least try to. If Tyler Hines can connect from 60, we go to overtime. 49ers up 23-20. Merced caught the pass to get them at least trying a 60-yard field goal. The record's 62 in my sim season by the Bears kicker. What's his name? I forget his name offhand. He made that kick earlier this season. All right, here we go. Tyler Hines from 60. Snap. Kick is up. That has a chance. Nope. Hit the upright. No good. Actually hit the stanchion. No good. And the Chargers are out of timeouts. The 49ers will take a knee, and this game is over. The 49ers are going to hang on and win it 23-20. Don't forget, we have a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Jets and the Bills, and that'll be followed by the Rams and the Packers. We'll wrap up Week 13 tomorrow. We want to thank you for hanging out. Over 6 hours of NFL football here this evening as we go past the midnight hour out east. We'll finish up Week 13 tomorrow. 8 o'clock Eastern. We hope you join us. And now the final snap of the game. Dylan Gabriel will come out in the victory formation. 49ers will hang on. They take a knee, and that's ball game. Your final score, San Francisco 23, San Diego 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Good night, everybody.